David, you've been doing this work for many years now, from when corporations rule the world, the Great Turning, Agenda for New Economy. You must be really excited about what's happening right now. Tell me how you feel about Occupy Wall Street.
Yeah, I am very excited about it. When I wrote When Corporations Rule the World, I knew at that point that the real issue was in the money system, somewhere around Wall Street, more than just corporations. But I also knew that as long as the economy seemed to be working and the money system seemed to be working, it was hard to really point attention to that. Then when the financial crash came in September 2008, I thought, wow, this is the moment. And so that's why we did the rush job to write Agenda for a New Economy, from phantom wealth to real wealth, to note that the problem starts with Wall Street, and it starts with a defective system that cannot be fixed. It has to be replaced. And I thought, man, this is the moment when we can really focus attention on Wall Street as the source of the problem. But people were in such shock, and there hadn't been enough background. People didn't have the tools to think about what the implications were. And of course, Wall Street jumped in with this incredible fear story of, you got to bail us out or the whole world will crash. The government rallied, and then it looked like things maybe were going to recover. And of course, they haven't recovered for Main Street. They're not going to recover for Main Street as long as this corrupt system is in place. And finally, we have the political movement on the streets really pointing attention to the source of the problem, which is Wall Street. And essentially, there's no one simple, what is your demand? In a sense, the demand is, we want our country back, we want our economy back, we want our government back. And it's not an individual policy action. It is a whole complex of things that we need to move forward with a totally different perspective on what is the purpose of the economy, what is the nature of real democracy, and how do we create an economy that is democratic and supports the 99% of people who are being shoved off to the side and their lives destroyed, all for the benefit of this 1% that controls Wall Street.
One of the things that's really being pointed out with these demonstrations is the collusion of Wall Street, the financial institutions, and our government. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, this again, it's so visible. I mean, there's this political tension. Is the problem the government, or is the problem Wall Street? It's actually a Wall Street-Washington axis, but the starting point is Wall Street. It's Wall Street's control of money and of control of the political contributions that